we have the maid of honor, Addie.
Thank you. I'm not off the cuff like these guys, so I'm gonna get mine up. All right. Friends, family, esteemed guests, and those who may have snuck in hoping for a hostel bed tonight at the Blair Tappan Lodge. You all look great. It's a truly humbling and absolutely terrifying experience to speak in front of this large of a crowd. Definitely my biggest speaking engagement yet. So don't blame me if I black out halfway through the speech, guys. But it's cool to see such a cool and beautiful community that Jess and Parker have built here, all in one place in Tahoe. You can't go anywhere with Jess without running into somebody that she knows. Now looking into this sea of people, you can absolutely see why that's the case. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Addie, and I have the absolute privilege of standing here. I am the maid of honor and this incredible woman and this overly handsome man standing next to her. Our friendship began a decade ago at St. Michael's College in Vermont, a place famous for its maple syrup and craft beer, and apparently its attraction for its talented ski racers, with a knack for collecting a few ACL surgeries. Jess, I don't even know how many you've had at this point, but... When we moved into our freshman dorm, Jess lived with a girl who had a strange name from Holland. A few doors down from my room, whose name we couldn't really pronounce, Marjolein Kisternen. Wow! Which luckily could be shortened to just Mar. And these two girls shortly became the building blocks of our forceful trio. The three of us became inseparable as we navigated the freshman world of college. Bumming rides to the slopes and concerts, sneaking alcohol around in our pants, or drinking too many shots of Malibu rum, which I promise you we will literally never touch again. But this is a story for another time, Jess. I won't talk about the one we... Anyways, freshman. These years are when we learn the most. We discover our limits, enduring regrettable hangovers, which we might all have tomorrow, and figuring out which boys to avoid. Occasionally picking up stuff in class too, but above all, realizing that our truest friends are the ones we can laugh and cry about it all at the end of the day. We even pushed our beds together in the dorm so we could all cuddle together every night. Our trio, Mar, Jess, and I, we made a pact that when we get married, we would fly to each other's wedding to be bridesmaids. And Mar, who flew from the Netherlands to be here tonight, she will absolutely have unreasonable expectations of American weddings and bachelorette parties.
It's not always
22 girls on a houseboat. Enough said there. But Jess and Parker, you guys know how to throw an absolute effing party. In the first year of meeting Jess, she was on the ski team, so we didn't really ski together all that much since Jess was training hard. I'm a terrible skier. I didn't know terms like goggle gap, and Squaw Valley didn't yet exist in my small town Maine imagination. Jess, she came home with me for Thanksgiving, and she helped me pick out my first non-hand-me-down pair of skis. And she was always waiting for me at the bottom of the trail. She still is. And most of her friends are too. But by the end of the season, I had improved, and we planned to ski Mount Mansfield at the top of Stowe with some friends on a spring day. And Jess, she had us all drop first. And we were all waiting a few turns down. And a lot of you probably know where this is going, but 30 seconds later, here comes Jess. She's butt-ass naked. Only her ski boots on. Her white cheeks blowing by. And this is an absolute Jess move. A signature from this girl. She doesn't do it any other way. She's great butt too. You know that. on the slopes and the knee surgeries, I quickly realized that Jess was not just a force of nature on skis, but also one of the most genuine and smart, kind-hearted people I've ever met. She can tell you more than you'll ever understand about the pathophysiology of your left foot, but she'll also equally be equipped to take a tequila shot while riding Parker's shoulders on a wake surfing boat behind. She can do it all. Jess has the perfect balance and blend of her family. She has Mike's resilience, and she has Julie's big heart of gold. And she has Brian's strong work ethic, and she has Kevin's absolute puppy dog energy and his fun spirit. She comes from such a loving family, and now Parker adding you to it, she's won the Olympic gold.
It's a
When I first met Parker, I was skeptical, as I always was. I'm pretty sure he was talking about much. And anyone who dates my best friend, I always give him a hard time. And of course, I soon realized that Parker was so much more than his good looks and his great smile. In fact, if we had an army of Parkers in this world, the world would be an absolute better place. He loves Jess harder than anyone, and he treats her like an absolute queen. Honestly, I can't think of a more perfect match for my best friends. And for anyone who knows these two, you know that their passion and their magnetic pull is as strong as the day that they first met. They have this picture in their bathroom of Parker like holding Jess, kissing her so romantically in this waterfall, and every time I go to the bathroom I'm like, wow. And if Parker's in the room, Jess has to be touching him. And probably Mika's there too. So Jess, if you could ask your 15-year-old self if she would approve of your choices, she was probably brutally honest and a fiery woman. I think she'd be impressed to know that you continue to run on tid time, no matter how much crap you get for being 3 hours late. She hasn't changed in the last 10 years that I've met her. She's always late, but I still love her. And Jess, I'm so proud of the life that you've created, and I've loved watching you reach your goals to build your beautiful life. You've put so much to get where you are, and I'm so honored to be along for the ride. I love you, sister. Jess and Parker, I'm beyond happy for you too. And cheers to the beautiful bride and groom and the lifetime ahead of us. I love you guys so much.
Thank you, Addie.